Hi guys, welcome back. If you are a regular watcher on this channel, as I stated in my video from yesterday, I will be doing a 5-day Surgiversary series. So you may want to click out of this video because this is not my regular family vlog. I am sorry. Hi, hello to everyone else. Today I am a year and a half post-op VSG, and while I have not been keeping track or record online of everything that I have gone through like other YouTubers, I am doing an anniversary special where I talk about everything that I have gone through the past year and a half and everything I have not gone through. I don't know. Hi, welcome. So today is day 2. I am 118 pounds. I started out at 102. What? I started out at 209 pounds. That is a total loss of 100. It's a total loss of 91 pounds. Thank you. We got that out. Okay, cool. I'm 5'1". I'm okay with it. I wouldn't mind getting down to 115 pounds. That's okay. Today's video is about the 10 things I wish I knew before I had the surgery. This is horrible. I watched so many of these videos before I went through this because I was like, what do I need to know? What do I wish I knew? And quite a few of these, quite a few, were not in those videos. So, like, where were they? I don't know. The number one thing for me is not my actual number one, but I have a list here, and the number one on my list is that I am literally always freezing. This could be said to be when you get thin, you are cold. I don't think that's it, because this started before I even reached the weight I'm at. I'm out of breath because I had a lot of coffee and I'm getting super excited. I'm so sorry. Always cold. Always cold. Always wearing sweaters. I'm at work and I'm always shivering, and everyone is always hot, so the AC is always on, so it's just like, I'm not gonna get into a huge rant about how cold I am all the time because I have a lot of things for this list and they're probably gonna turn into rants, so I'm trying to keep this video really short, but you're gonna be freaking cold. I'm in a support group and I know it's not just me. Everyone talks about, why are we always cold? I don't know. So if you know the answer, go ahead and let me know, because my doctor's like, oh, it's because you have less fat. I don't think so. Actually, that does make sense, so maybe, okay, my bad. Number 2 of things I wish I knew, and I realize that a lot of people don't mention this because it's probably not the same for everyone, is I was so freaking tired my first month after having the surgery. My entire first month, even after I started taking my vitamins. I was so tired. I was so tired. I couldn't get out of bed. I didn't want to work. Even when I went back to work, I didn't want to work. I wanted to go sit in the break room and put my head down. I was so tired. And yes, I was drinking protein. I wasn't getting it in. Even to this day, it's hard for me to get everything in, and that will come in a later video. But fuck, I was tired. I was so tired. That's just one of the things on my list. I don't have much else to say other than I was tired. Okay. Number 3, food is literally associated with everything. You go to work and you guys are slow, so what are you gonna do? You're gonna eat together. You go to a birthday party, and what are you doing when the kids aren't playing? You're eating. Even when the kids are playing, everyone's eating. And everyone's asking, what's wrong? Why aren't you eating? Even though they knew I had the surgery, I was not secretive about my surgery like a lot of other people are. I've read a lot of people's like questions on the support group that I'm in, like, how do you lie about your surgery? What do you say when people ask why you're not eating at the restaurant? That is something I never wanted to have to worry about, and no shame to anyone that does, but I'm not gonna lie to people, and I'm not gonna be like, oh, my stomach hurts every single time I go out with them. They're gonna start to think I don't like them. I didn't lie. I'm not lying. I'm never gonna lie. I literally posted it on Facebook like a week after my surgery, that I had the surgery. But everyone is still going to ask you, why aren't you eating? There's a lot of food here. It's a party. You should be eating. It's associated with everything. Everything you do, there's going to be food there, and people are going to question what's wrong if you're not eating, even if they realize that you can't physically take in the food that they're taking in. Even if you're a cheater like me and you want to eat unhealthy food, you can't eat that much of it. So food's everywhere, and it's literally the most social thing on top of even getting drunk. It's associated with everything. That's number 3. Number 4, I sincerely wish I knew, because I almost wanted to leave my husband. To this day, I haven't told him that a year and a half later. But you will be hangry even though you're not hungry. Is it possible? It is. You're gonna still have the mood swings that you get when you're hungry now. I don't know about a lot of other people. I know that probably 80% of the people I know, when they're hungry, they get weird, they get mean. I get away from them until they eat. And that's how you're gonna be. Even though you don't feel hungry, your body is still gonna give you the mood swings of being hungry. And that is something that I still actually struggle with. Not as bad, but I'm definitely not the same person that I was before the surgery. And as far as that, I mean, I'm snippy. Okay. That sounds scary. I'm snippy, but I'm not like horrible. I'm emotional. I was already emotional, but like usually when I was hungry. Now I'm always emotional because I feel like my body's always hungry, but I'm not. I don't know if this is self-explanatory. I don't want to keep trying to explain it because I don't want this video to take forever. You will be hangry without being hungry. Just prepare yourself for that, okay? Number 5. I did not know that there was going to be a 3-week stall. I did not know this was a thing. I was like, let me explain. Once you have your surgery, you're going to lose weight. You're going to lose weight really, really fast. And you're going to be like, whoa, this is freaking awesome. And at 3 weeks, you're not going to see the scale move even a pound. And you're going to be like, I was losing 10 pounds every week. My first week, I lost 15 pounds. By the second week, I was 26 pounds down. By the third week, I think I lost 3 pounds. And I was like, what just happened? There is no way that I'm supposed to not be losing weight already, because the first year is your glory days. You're going to lose weight really fast your first year, but you're going to have a stall. Every single person that I've talked to that has had this surgery has had a stall. Maybe not at 3 weeks. Maybe it's going to be 4 weeks. Maybe it's going to be 6 weeks. You're going to have a stall and you're going to wonder what happened because you have not changed anything. You're just starting to exercise, so it should be coming off more. And then you're going to wonder, is it because I'm gaining muscle? No, it's not. You're at your stall. Don't worry about it. What you do is up your calories. Cheat for the first time, but only once. Don't cheat every single day. Just cheat once. Up your calories just a little bit. Don't go crazy. I had my stall and I was stalled for 2 freaking weeks. And I didn't know it was a thing, so I was scared. But I'm in this support group. I asked them, hey, what's going on? Why am I not losing weight already? I'm doing really good. I swear I'm not cheating. Go ahead and cheat, because that's the only thing that broke it for me. I had 2 bites of pizza and the next day I was down 2 pounds. How does it make sense? I don't know. I'm not a freaking doctor, okay? Number 6, people are going to treat you differently. And they're going to say that you've changed, even if you haven't. I'm still awesome. I've always been awesome. And people are going to treat you differently. Your friends might not be your friends. One of my very best friends, actually 2 of my best friends, I mean, they're still my best friends, but to this day, they still act different. One of them complains about her weight a lot more than she used to. And I 80% think it's because I have lost weight, and we used to be close to the same size and now I'm a lot smaller, and it just sucks. It does. But people are gonna change around you, and that includes your family. I mean, I know I've met a lot of people that had this surgery that their family is really not supportive. Luckily, my family is very supportive, but they do take jabs at me. My cousin has a horse ranch, and we were gonna go ride the horses around the corral, and they're like, okay, well, you have to ride with the kids. That's what happens when you're skinny. You have to do this. And it's kind of funny, you know, it's like, okay, whatever. Like, I'm not gonna feel bad about trying to get healthy. But that's just an example. People are gonna take jabs at you, and it's gonna be different. On top of that, it's not gonna be friends and family. It's gonna be people that you see outside. Like, literally, I was getting my son out of my car and a man just asked me, oh, do you need a cart? I'll go get you a cart. Like, no, I can get my own cart. Thank you though. Like, it was a very generous offer, but nobody has ever treated me like that. And then people are gonna say, oh, it's because you exude your confidence now. If you knew me before my surgery and you just happen to be watching this video because you're bored, you know that I was confident before. I didn't get my surgery because I felt ugly or because I felt big. I got my surgery because my blood pressure was ridiculously high. I don't act different. I was always very outgoing and I was always very confident. So it's kind of funny because people will be like, oh, it's because you're more confident and they can feel that. They feel that energy. No, it's because people don't know how to treat fat people. And I feel like such a saying that, but they don't. It makes them feel awkward. It makes them feel uncomfortable. It makes them feel sorry for you. I don't know what it makes them feel, but it's not because you've changed. It's because they see that you are a thin person that might not have diabetes. I don't know. I haven't changed. People have changed. But people are going to say you've changed. So just prepare yourself for that one. That one makes me a little emotional, so I just went a little bit down, but that's okay. We'll get back up. Number 7, you have got to eat slow. It freaking sucks. And you're going to learn this either way. And you're going to probably know this either way. I knew this either way, but it's like one of those things when people say, oh, prepare yourself, it's whatever, and you feel like you can prepare. It's something you can think about all the time, but then when it actually comes time to prepare for it, or not prepare, but to live it, there was no way you could prepare for it. Kind of like when you know a family member is going to die and then they die and you're like, I didn't know this entire time, and I'm sorry. That's a really bad analogy of what I'm talking about, but it's true. It hurts. Practice now. Practice eating slow, because I wish I did. I am 1.5 years out, and I think it took at least 9 months for me to be able to eat at a normal pace. Even to this day, if I take 2 bites real quick, it hurts. I can somewhat eat normal now. So when I say slow, I mean you take a bite, you chew it. They say they chew it like freaking 50 times or whatever, and then you swallow. You literally have to wait like 2 minutes before you take another bite. And that does not sound bad, but I challenge you today to go get a meal. Go get a meal, take a bite of your food, wait 2 to 3 minutes. I'm not shitting you. 2 to 3 minutes before you take another bite. And try to do that for your whole meal and see how you feel. Because it does not sound bad. It doesn't sound bad. I thought it was going to be easy. But it's a struggle. It is a struggle, especially when you wait till you're hungry to eat and you just want to hurry up and get it in. Try it. I dare you. Number 8 is kind of funny, since I just talked about how people are going to say you changed. But I did not know that I would go from confident to self-conscious / having a body dysmorphia. When I was bigger, I could go shopping. I felt excited. I felt totally confident. I would hand the person in the dressing room, oh, here's my 10 things I want to try on. Totally fine, whatever. I don't care that they're freaking size 14. And now, don't get me wrong, I'm, when I see myself in pictures, I'm happy with my body, which is weird. Like, I see myself in person and I'm like, oh, like, I kind of want to be smaller. I know I don't need to be, though. I'm a size 0. Like, you don't want to be much smaller than that. I don't, at least. I mean, I'm 5'1". I don't need to be much smaller than that. But I literally go into dressing rooms now and I feel embarrassed. And it's not because I feel big. I feel like a fat girl stuck in a skinny girl body. And what I mean when I say that is I go hand them my size 0 pants and my extra small t-shirt, and I feel like they're looking at me like, why is this big girl getting small clothes? And I don't want to go too deep into this topic. I'll probably make an entire different video on it, but I don't know if it's gonna happen to you. I think it happens to a lot of people because I have talked to people about it on my on the support group that I'm in. And it is a thing. I don't know. I take really big clothes to the dressing room and then I realize they are freaking tense on me. And then I have to go get the small clothes and I'm like, oh, she's gonna make fun of me because this big girl's getting these small clothes. You might get body dysmorphia. I kind of wish I knew that before because I would mentally prepare myself. Actually, I don't know if you can mentally prepare yourself. I don't know. I'm all fucked up. Number 9. I really wanted to plan my meals. I wanted to be really good at calorie counting. I look at these people that keep track of their macros and their carbs and all this stuff that they take in, and they're just so good at it. And I was like, I'm going to do that. I'm going to go ahead, and I'm not going to do it to that extent because I'm not good at that. But I was going to only have 3 meals a day and 1 or 2 snacks. Everything you put into your body counts as a meal now. And that could be Gatorade that's not Gatorade Zero. It could be coffee. Coffee is a hard one for me because I have to have my coffee in the morning. And no, I don't do decaf because I just don't. You're supposed to. I don't though. Like, I'm not the best example for this surgery. Anyways, coffee counts as a meal. Everything with calories counts as a meal. And I wish I knew that. I don't know. It wouldn't make a difference if I did know it, but it's really difficult. I got yelled at by my surgeon because I didn't know that. So I wish I knew. Everything counts as a meal that has calories. So just prepare yourself for that. Coffee's gonna be a meal. That sucks, but it's true. Number 10 is, to this day, the most difficult thing I deal with. And it is that your stomach is so loud. It is so embarrassing to this day. I have so much trouble with this. Not only your stomach, but like when you can hear stuff, like when you are about to burp and you hear it coming up, you get that sound a lot, but you're not gonna burp. It's just the sound. It is by far the biggest issue I have. I don't know any other way to describe it. It's embarrassing. I do hair. I'm a barber, so I'm standing next to people and I can literally, like, sometimes I just don't feel like talking. There's a TV in our barber shop, so sometimes I don't feel like I need to talk. So it is what it is. But, it's really embarrassing when you're not talking and then your stomach starts growling or your freaking throat is making gurgling noises. Sometimes I turn on my clippers and just put them next to their ear just to like try to drown out the noise of myself. There's nothing you can do to change this. People are gonna ask if you're sick, if you're starving because your stomach's growling. For me, it only does it after I have something. It doesn't do it before. I don't growl. My stomach doesn't growl from hunger. I don't growl from hunger either, but it happens after I eat. And so no, I'm not hungry. No, I'm not sick. I'm not gonna throw up on you, but my stomach is really loud. And there's nothing else I can say about it. It's embarrassing and you're not gonna avoid it. So don't try to. Just try to get used to the fact that you're going to be embarrassed all the time. Don't ever go to a library where it's silent. Don't ever go to a movie theater that's like full of people that aren't talking before the movie starts and then all of a sudden they think a lion's in the room because your stomach's growling so loud and it's just like you want your life to end and you're like, whose stomach is that? Because you want to pretend it's not yours. It's yours. Just accept it. And I said that this was going to be a video of 10 things I wish I knew, but let's just give you a bonus. Number 11, sex is gonna hurt. I know, it might already hurt because maybe it's too much information, but for me it hurt beforehand. It's going to hurt. And I know if you're a woman, I'm sorry, if you're a man, it's probably not going to hurt you. I don't, you know, it's whatever. If you're a woman, it's going to hurt you. And I know this because I've talked to a ton of women that have had this surgery and they have the same issue. Do we know why? I don't think anyone's clarified. I've been too embarrassed to ask my surgeon about it, but here I am mentioning it on YouTube. I know, I'm so cool. It's gonna freaking hurt and I don't really know how to explain the pain. It's not like it hurts going in. It hurts your lower stomach as if your uterus somehow got smaller. Maybe it does, maybe it doesn't. I don't know. Sex is gonna hurt. There's your bonus clip of the things we wish we knew before we had surgery. I hope you enjoyed today's I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you thought it was useful, I sure am happy about that. Thanks for watching. I'll see you tomorrow. I see the world through ice covered in ink and bleach. Cross out the ones who heard my cries and watched me weep.